Song. Love that song. If you got a chance, take it. Hold on, let me make sure everything. I gotta get YouTube up and going because you know we on YouTube today. We on YouTube today, and then we on Rumble, and we on Kick. We not fucking with Twitch today. I think I'm a little oversaturated here. Hold on. Turn this light down a wee bit. Sorry about that. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. All my certified real ninjas in the chat. Shout out to Alex versus Evil. Shout out to Words of Paradise, who are in the chat. Alex versus Evil is jamming over there. I hope y'all enjoy that playlist. I got a mixture of everything, and I got a little bit of hip hop, a little bit of R&B, a little bit of rock, a little bit of pop. It's a combination. Why am I so oversaturated? Goddamn light. The light ain't even beaming hard like that. Anyway, let me see. Let me make sure y'all can hear me. Okay, mic is good to go. Let's turn that back on. Guys, welcome in. Welcome in. I missed y'all already. This is a lot more fun than doing the Sneaking Geek Live. Obviously, because I'm playing. Obviously, because I'm playing Diablo. And then we kind of, it's like freeform. You get what I'm saying? So with Sneaking Geek, we had to sort of like back to back. Like we had to get each story back to back to back to back to back to back. And when you don't necessarily have like a huge audience, that can be a little bit tedious. Not tedious, but like, I don't know how to describe it, but it's like you're sitting here trying to get these stories back to back to back. And it's nobody like really there or whatever. But over here, we got people on Rumble. Hold on, let me make sure Rumble is Why is Rumble not? Oh, you know what? I know why Rumble isn't shit. Rumble is hold on, let me get Rumble up and God damn it, Rumble. So Rumble has this. Rumble is weird. Like, let me make sure Rumble is. Rumble requires you to put, and I don't know, maybe somebody else knows this, but Rumble requires you to put the stream information in every time you go live. That's really tedious. Whereas everything else, it's already there. Everything else, like Kick, the information is already there. Twitch, the information is already there. Alex Evil says Final Fantasy 16 almost here. Let's go. I want to play Final Fantasy 16. I just don't know if I feel like spending $70 on that. And I have to go and get my PlayStation 5 from my dad. Like, I don't know. I might check it out though. Shout out to Stay Classy, who is in the chat. I appreciate you for being here, brother. So there's a lot to talk about today. Whew, I don't even know where to start. Let me see something. Cult Classic Cage is in the house. I appreciate you for being here. Okay, so Rumble is good to go now. Rumble is good to go. Okay, so Rumble's up. So we got Rumble, we got Kick, we got YouTube is in the building. So anyway, yep, we on, you know what it is. We on Diablo. But we can go ahead and get into our first topic. I make sure I had everything set up today. I made sure we had everything set up. We got tons of stories. What you want to get into first? All bookmarks. What y'all want to get into first? I got tons of things. We got gaming news. We got all type of stuff to talk about. What we gonna get in first? Let's start from the bottom. Let's start from the absolute bottom. Speaking of Final Fantasy 16, let's go ahead and start with this one. I didn't even know what was going on here. Says stay class. Co-Classic K says, "Hey, good to see you, Alex." Okay, cool, awesome. Stay Classy says, that fool that sounds like cholesterol that had me rolling. Man, that dude, don't even get me started on that dude. Don't even get me started on that dude, bro. It's just so unfortunate that, you know, being a black person, and obviously you want to see, you know what I'm saying, you want to see everybody do well, but you know what I'm saying, like I said, there everybody has racial bias, so you want to see your people do better, but it's hard to see your people do better when you have guys like that who are constantly hating. Like he literally said verbatim, a black man who's that successful is only that successful because they doing something illegal behind the scenes, or they cooning. Like that is so, like, are you serious, bro? So basically what he's saying is a black person cannot succeed without dancing for the white man. Apparently, they rather you be poor. You do with that what you will. But anyway, we got to get into some gaming news right off the bat, right? We'd like to share notifications. No, you cannot share notifications with me, Eurogamer. So some players, and I like that Eurogamer emphasized some players want a Final Fantasy 16 boycott. So I was like, when I saw that, I was like, listen, Final Fantasy 16 is like one of the most highly anticipated games. Sorry, bro, I am definitely on stream. Hold on. Final Fantasy 16 is like one of the most highly anticipated games right now. Why on earth would anybody want to boycott it, right? Well, here you go. Some Final Fantasy players have revealed they plan to boycott Final Fantasy 16 due to the development team's continuously questionable response to the lack of diversity in the game. Last November, producer Naoki Yoshida addressed the lack of diversity in an interview, and the response did little to I've never seen that word, assuage the concerns of black and minority ethnic play. First of all, let's keep it a bean. Niggas don't even play Final Fantasy like that. What? I wonder if it's actually black people asking for this, or if it's just like activists, like, you know what I'm saying, those liberal white activists. Because as I said on Twitter earlier today, right? So there's this interesting tweet that I made in response to this guy. Here's a black guy, right? So give you the context. What this person says, niggas when a video game ain't got guns or a ball in it. You get what I'm, so you get the context, right? So basically saying black dudes, whenever you mention a video game that doesn't have guns or a ball, basically saying, you know, all niggas play is Call of Duty, 2K, or Grand Theft Auto. And so this dude, Broken Games HDR, says this is the only reason I do not talk games to dudes in real life. They ain't gonna know shit I'm talking about. They only know games from the Negro Casual Collection. Oh my God, that is facts. The Negro Casual Collection includes anything Grand Theft Auto, anything Call of Duty, NBA 2K, and Madden. That's it. You might get a little WWE sprinkled into there from anywhere, or you might get what else? No, that's about it. They might have soccer, they might have a baseball game, but that's it. Stay Classy says that's being racist against your own people. He's jealous. Yeah. I mean, you gotta ignore people. Like, Japanese people don't give a shit about diversity. No, they do not. Now, I did hear that over in Japan they are getting a little we'll talk about that another time. But just so you know, Cult Classic cases. Just so you know, journals have been constantly questioning the devs on why there isn't black people, constantly fishing for a questionable response. I figured so. It can't be black people asking for this because black people don't play Final Fantasy like that. I've never walked in the house of a black person and seen them with a Final Fantasy game. I'm sorry. But anyway, so yeah, so the Negro Casual Collection consists of those 4 games: Madden, 2K, Grand Theft Auto, Call of Duty. So I responded, "Come on, man, there's a car alarm going off outside." So I responded, "Nah, facts." I was talking to some niggas on Facebook about how trash Madden 24 was going to be, and some niggas going to tell me, "Imagine us listening to a nigga who played Final Fantasy." That is literally the response I got from a black person on Facebook, and multiple people like that comment because they agree. Like, and they don't even know they being hustled by EA every day with that reskin. Shout out to everybody who's watching on Kick. If you will, please hit the follow button. Let's see if we can get to 15 followers before the end of the stream. And so yeah, so the point I'm trying to make here is, yo, black people ain't playing this game. So why is there all of a sudden this push for diversity in Final Fantasy? So in direct response to this, some players are now planning to boycott Final Fantasy due to the lack of diversity and minority characters. So despite notable criticism and backlash online regarding the lack of diversity in the game and Square's continuously questionable response to the topic, it seems a lot of people are still planning to purchase Final Fantasy 16, adding a poll to collate commenters' views. This feels a little odd to me because it would seem like the best way to send a message to Square would be vote with your wallet per se and not purchase the game given these concerns. Because people don't care. Their audience isn't primarily black. And quite frankly, I don't need them to be black. I don't. And we're not going to run with the whole, the Japanese developers are racist thing. No, we're not going to do that. Why? Because we've seen them put black people. We've seen them put black people in Bayonetta. Yeah, that's probably about it. But that's not the point. That's not the point. It's not particularly difficult either, given just how many games there are to play. It won't move the needle, but it'll make me feel better about my purchases. Said one commenter, whilst another added, I'm not buying it. To be completely honest, knowing that Starfield and Dragon's Dogma are coming with black characters and black character creation make it real easy to skip Final Fantasy 16. Guys, I really don't understand people like this. Living life through the color of your skin has to be one of the most miserable things ever. Words of Paradise says, yeah, Japan is slowly going woke. Is worrisome, especially for anime fans. Ooh, that's gotta suck. I have a few Cult Classic K says, I have a few friends who are black dudes into Final Fantasy, but they have always been into Japanese games. They themselves can't talk about this with a lot of people in their immediate area about these games. That's facts. There's not a. I live in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? This is kind of like a black mecca. Ain't nowhere that I'm aware of. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's a couple of video game spots, um, that you can go to and talk to people, but there's never been a place in the 30 years of life I've had where you can go and you can talk to dudes about Final Fantasy and they just be, what am I talking about? I'm not even that hip on Final Fantasy like that. The one Final Fantasy game that I completed, I'm sitting over here talking shit like I'm knowledgeable about Final Fantasy. I'm not. The one Final Fantasy game I completed, I would have to Google it. I don't even remember. I thought it was Final Fantasy 7, like a spinoff or something. But like, hold on, let me do this. I'm gonna have to Google it. Because it was on PlayStation 2. It was on PlayStation 2 and no, I need to see the cover art of the game. That's the only way it's going. Let me see. That's not helping. That's not helping. Um, Stay Classy says, did the boycott work for Hogwarts? No, it most definitely will not work for Final Fantasy. Yeah, if anything, I'm thinking about buying the game. Anyway, just to okay, it's Final Fantasy. Let me see if I can find it. What is that one Final Fantasy game that I actually finished? Huh? This can't be all of them, right? I can't even describe it. It was like you was playing as this. You had like a gun and you had. Hold on. Is this even the full list of? No, I feel like it's more Final Fantasy games than this. Final ranking every main entry. No, I need all of them, not main entries. Oh, I see. Now this is gonna bother me. Classic K says none of my black male friends who have always loved Final Fantasy care about them not seeing black individuals in the game. They just want a game to be flames. Absolutely. Like, it's just common sense, bro. Okay. A Realm Reborn. Bro, what the fuck? I cannot find this John. Um, Stay Classy says I've only played Final Fantasy VII and beat it. It was the only one I played. Alex says Final Fantasy VII had a black character. I don't think this one that I played had a black character in it. Cole Classic K says there are a damn lot of Final Fantasy. That's what I'm saying. Okay, let me see. PlayStation 2. All PlayStation. Wait, is that is? Is that it? This is it. This is the fucking one right here. This is the one. That's the one. That's the only one I beat. Why is that shit $69? We gonna ignore that. We got 11 people watching on Kick, man. I appreciate it. Oh! I gotta get these alerts right, man. I'm sorry, I'm struggling with Botrix right now. But we are at 14 followers. We are one follower away from our goal to hit 15 followers before the end of this stream. So shouts out to y'all. I really appreciate it. Let me check up on YouTube because okay, YouTube is fine. Shout out to everybody watching on YouTube as well. By the way, YouTube, we had to play you at 5:15 because you know what I'm saying, we was over here getting our jam on, listening to the playlist before the stream, and you know damn well we cannot play music on on YouTube. So if you're on YouTube and you're watching and you want to listen to the playlist before the stream actually start, then you're gonna want to move over to Kick and follow me there. Otherwise, if it doesn't bother you, you can stay on YouTube, no problem at all. Uh, so so yeah, this was the Final Fantasy game that I beat. So let me stop pretending like I'm the yeah, shout out to Honey who's in the chat, who's using them emotes, dropping them emotes. I appreciate you. Um let me stop pretending like I'm just the expert on Final Fantasy games because I'm not. I also got Final Fantasy 15, which I enjoyed, but I just haven't finished for whatever reason. Uh it's a good game though. I like it. Maybe one day I'll finish it. So I'll apply. Final Fantasy 16 seems like more like what I like. It's more that action oriented, which Final Fantasy 15 was too. But you know, so you know what? I'm probably gonna buy it now just to spite the people who want to boycott it. Anyway, we're gonna move on that. So, you know, people gonna be mad, they're gonna stay mad. And that's just what it is.
Thank heavens you're here.
Okay.
Convince them not to go without you.
I think I'm starting to get towards the end
Kept your temper with Prague.
of this campaign.
I know. But you shouldn't have thrown away the stone either.
Stay Classy said, no. Words of Paradise says there's a lot of Asian characters. Isn't that diverse? Well, so the problem with that is a lot of people don't understand that Asian like when they draw Asian characters or when they make Asian characters in games, to them, to people over in Japan and China and they look at those characters and they see Asians. Well, people over here in the States, they see the characters in anime and like Japanese games and they think they look white, but they're not white. Like there was like this video, I'm not gonna go and find it, I'll probably pull it up another day, but where a guy goes up to a bunch of people in Japan and asks them, what does these anime characters look like? What race do they look? And people in Japan, they think they look Japanese, Korean, Chinese, whatever the case may be. Only we over here in America think that anime characters or JRPG characters look white. I think that's a wee bit strange, but you know, whatever. Alex versus Evil dropping them emojis. I don't know if y'all see my emojis. Honey dropping them in the chat. Yeah, more emojis to come. Shit, you can barely see that mug. Let's see. Stay Classy says that's Final Fantasy 7 11V. What's 11V? There you go, Alex. Dropping them emotes. By the way, guys, if y'all want to use the emotes, you know what I'm saying, on Rumble, I don't know if Rumble has that feature yet. I'm gonna have to look into that. But if you want to use them emotes, you're gonna want to come over here to Kick. By the way, just a reminder for those of you who are on Rumble, because I see we got quite a few people on Rumble. If you're wondering why you can't comment or interact with the chat, it's because you have not verified your Rumble account. So if you go to your email and you verify your account, you'll be able to comment and all of that stuff. All right. What the hell just happened? We're gonna get into that in a second because I wanted to. We can remove that. Go to bed. How do I remove that? Okay. Words of Paradise says, nah, a lot of anime characters and anime creators straight up say their characters are white. It's not uncommon at all. Okay. Okay. That's fair.
Whether we use you or the stone.
I was just speaking based off of that video, but I guess maybe that video is just a small portion. Cult Classic K says, I think we need to stop pushing our race nonsense on other countries. Other countries look at us like we are mental with the way we see race issues. That's because we are mental. I'm keeping it being with you. I just don't understand. I don't understand people who live their life through the color of their skin. It has to be a miserable way to live life. Honey Chama says, leave that little guy alone. Hi, Cassie. Okay. All right. What the hell is this? This is a nice looking area. I mean, it's a demonic looking area, but it looks well designed. So I just want to say this is probably my first time playing a top-down RPG like this, as heavy as I am. I see Stay Classy is over on YouTube. He says, I'm okay, I'm here on YouTube. To be honest, Kicks Mobile just isn't there yet. You have to leave the stream to chat. Really? Oh. She says, yeah, leave Chopper alone. Well, Chopper was nagging, and I didn't want to hear that. But yeah, this is my first time like kind of like playing a top-down RPG like this, like heavy. And now I feel like more games should just take this route instead of like I'm thinking now, like, what if Anthem would have been this instead, right? With its combat, what if it would have been this instead of being what it was? It probably could have saved itself some headaches, right? Or maybe I'm wrong, because I don't know how long it took to develop this. I don't know when they started development on this. I'm just assuming that because it doesn't have to be graphically demanding and, you know, all of these. Oh, I'm getting waxed. Hold up. Wait a minute now. I'm getting destroyed. Hold up. Back up. Yo. Like, I am getting my colon cleansed live on stream. Yo. I need more essence. And then my main character's been lecturing me like, I need time to do that. Like, will you stop? Thank you. Jesus. Okay, sorry about that. All right. So America is home of mental illness. Yeah, that nah, facts. Honey says, yeah, the chat's bugging on mobile. That old the old colon blow. All right. Stay Classy says, yeah, can't hear you or see you when I chat. I want to support Kick though. Yeah, they're gonna have to fix that. They definitely gonna have to fix that. Okay. Let's go on to our next topic. Do I want to get into it? No, I don't want to. Oh, okay. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about this. Oh, boy. You know, we're big Disney fans over here, right? You know, we need, Stay Classy says, like the chat, YouTube people, this needs to get more exposure. Reminds me of Ripper. I appreciate that, Classy. I really appreciate that. Yeah, we do. I mean, support all of your favorite small time creators, because you need more people, because like what YouTube is doing, YouTube is already getting to the point where they're starting to interfere with the election. So you need to support as many people as possible so that we get fair messaging during the, you know, election time and stuff like that. But anyway, Disney Chief Diversity Officer Latondra Newton to exit company. What do we always say? Hitting the mic. What do we always say? When shit hits the fan, the diversity, equity, and inclusion people are the first to go. Get out of here. We don't want you. Your job wasn't even real. We did it to save face. I gotta do this in my Disney voice because this is hilarious. You know we gotta do it when we talk about Disney. We gotta do it in our Disney voice. Shout out to everybody watching on Kick who's never seen my content before. But when we talk about Disney, you know we gotta do it in Mickey voice because this is hilarious. Let's go. Disney Chief Diversity Officer Latondra Newton is exiting the company. Latondra Newton, who has served as Disney's Chief Diversity Officer since 2017. That's how you know it was a bullshit job. It got invented in 2017. The height of all of this woke bullshit.
She's leaving the company. An internal memo from Disney Chief Human Resources Officer Sonia Coleman announcing Newton's departure was circulated to staff Tuesday. Coleman wrote that Newton decided to leave the Walt Disney Company to pursue other endeavors. We hear that she plans to join a corporate board and focus on creative company she owns. Oh, well, what do you fucking know? She decided to leave and do her own shit. Wouldn't you fucking think? You just can't make this shit up. You know what, honey? That's what we need. We need a Mickey Mouse emoji, emote. That's what we need. So when we do the Mickey voice, everybody can start dropping the Mickey emotes in here. I cannot believe this. Well, then again, I can. Let's continue reading. Disney said Newton's direct reports will now report to Julie Merges, SVP Talent Acquisition, who will run the DEI operations on an interim basis while the search for Newton's replacement is underway. Do they really need a replacement? I mean, listen. It's not a real job.
And are we surprised that it's a black woman? I mean, when you watch The Little Mermaid, the race swap, Little Mermaid is getting a animated version now. The Proud Family. What else? I mean, are we Buzz Lightyear, the Lightyear movie? Are we really surprised when they talk about diversity, equity, and inclusion? They're really just talking about putting more black women in there. You know what I'm saying? We got to get a little more black girl magic. They ain't putting no black men or no Asian men or none of that. Nope. We need more black women. And you know what I think? What I think it is, it's liberal white women who are afraid to tell a lot of black women, no, I'm gonna just keep it a bean. Because I think black women have used that racist trope. Like you saw what happened with the white lady that worked for Starbucks, right? Stay Classy says that voice is spot on. Yeah. You saw what happened to the white woman who worked at Starbucks, who sued Starbucks and got the 25 million. She got fired for being white, basically. And I think that a lot of, liberal white women are like, yeah, black girl, we're going to hire you. We're going to put more black women in front. And we're going to give you guys a chance. And then when they put black women up there, the black women get up there and I'm like, all right, bitch, this is my shit now. And they're like, no, this is our shit. Ding, 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 ding. Racism. She said a racism. Get the white woman up out of here. I believe they genuinely scared. That's what I think. I could be wrong. Words of Paradise says, you love to see it. Honey Chama says that voice is pretty great. I appreciate it. But her time at Disney included co-signing with Bob Iger and Bob Chapek the May 2020 memo to Disney staff in the wake of the George Floyd killing, titled Resolve in the Time of Unrest. In it, the trio pledged to use our compassion, our creative ideas, and our collective sense of humanity to ensure we are fostering a culture that acknowledges our people's feelings and their pain. We also realize that now more than ever, it's the time for us all to further strengthen our commitment to diversity and inclusion everywhere. Y'all better be glad I ain't the CEO up there, because I'll come in there straight up and like, shut the fuck up. All right? Can you do the job? Can you bring us good content? Can you make us money? If the answer is no, you can diversify these nuts on up out of here. That's how I feel. Me personally. And then when I get the inevitable, you know what I'm saying, controversy of, oh, why are you making a black movie but the writers are white? That's because niggas don't care about this. Like, come on, like, bro, I'm writing a book, a period piece, action fantasy set in the Dark Ages, based in Europe. You think niggas care about that? You really? Let's keep it a bean. You think niggas really care about that? No, they don't. They don't. Niggas wasn't reading Ice of Wind and Fire before Game of Thrones came out. Oh, I'm sorry. I said that name. A Song of Ice and Fire. What the fuck did I say? A Song of Ice and Fire. Nobody was reading that. And then Game of Thrones came out. Then maybe niggas was reading that. But even, and I'm guilty. It took up until season 7 for somebody to convince me to watch Game of Thrones. I was like, I don't know. And then I watched it and I was like, I was eating popcorn like, oh damn, they killed another one of my favorite characters. And then season 8 came and then the entire country went into a deep state of depression. I honestly think those writers should be put on trial for season 8 of Game of Thrones. I really do. I think they should be held accountable. I really do. I genuinely think that. Like, if I was president, I would like subpoena them to appear in court and explain to me what was going through y'all heads when you were writing season 8. Anyway, that's a whole nother. But this is just another sign, ladies and gentlemen. I went off on a whole tangent. This is just another sign, ladies and gentlemen, that Disney is just going downhill, dog. I don't know how else to say it. Disney is struggling. And yes, I said that with a K. Struggling. I would say pray for Disney, but do we really care? No. And keep in mind, Elemental is flopping right now. Little Mermaid flopped. What else do they have coming out? I watched episode 1 of Secret Invasion today. I don't know. And then you got Samuel L. Jackson talking down on the fans. I don't know. And then Captain Marvel is dropping later this year. Remember, I'm still on my bet. If Captain Marvel, the Marvels, if it does not make $800 million, no, if it does make at least $800 million, I will wear clown makeup on stream. That's the bet. That is the bet. So we're gonna see. We got a while before that comes out. So we got time. All right. Let's see where we at. I done got lost in the game. Oh, let me respond. Let me respond because I got a party invite from a friend of mine. I don't want him to think I'm ignoring him. Hey, Mag, what's going on?
Oh, how you doing?
I can barely hear you. You breaking up. What's going on? Yo, I can hear you. What's going on?
Alright, can you hear me now?
Barely. You breaking up really bad. I didn't want you to think I was ignoring you. I was on stream in the middle of a segment, and so I didn't want to interrupt y'all's flow or what I had going on.
I'm on by myself. I was just gonna try to help you run through your story so we get this shit done.
Oh yeah. I'll send you an invite right now, but I'm gonna leave the party so I'm not like in your ear with all the nonsense.
Yeah, I don't really care.
Okay. Hold on. Give me a second. Hey, do you have Discord?
Yeah, I don't have it connected though. For the Xbox shit yet.
Okay, fair enough. I'm gonna leave the party really quick and then I'm gonna come back. All right. Okay, sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. Dragon Slayer commentaries is in the building. Shout out to you, bro. I appreciate you for stopping by. Words of Paradise says that movie is barely gonna make half that. Woo! What do you think? What is your what do you estimate they're gonna make? You really think they might make 400 million? Dragon Slayer says you're giving some audio feedback. Also, hi. Shout out to Dragon Slayer. I appreciate you for stopping by. Let me turn this down. All right. My boy's gonna help me. He's trying to help me get. I told y'all yesterday he's really trying to he's really trying to get me to finish this story so we can get to like the end, so I can get to the end game stuff. But so yeah, I'm thinking it might make 500. I think right around what Little Mermaid made. He also says superhero movies are about to disappear in a flash. I don't know. I mean, it very well may be, but I don't think it's because of superhero fatigue. I think it's because, and somebody wrote the article. Damn, I should have saved that article. Somebody said it. Make better content. Superhero fatigue is because y'all aren't making better content. Oh my gosh, bro. I am getting melted by these things. Level 50. And he's about to come in and wreck everything. There he is. There he is. Okay. We can kind of move on to the next thing. We can kind of move on to the next thing. God, I'm getting melted, bro. Let's see what we got. Let me get into that. Oh, there it is. There's the article right there. Superhero fatigue is real. The Cure, make better movies. I could not believe they wrote this article. I couldn't believe it. You know what? You know what I'm starting to realize? This ain't gonna work. This is not gonna work because he's gonna wanna. So anyway, okay, let's get into it. So superhero fatigue is superhero fatigue is, what does that say? Is a phrase that tends to make the devoted movie lover swoon with rapture. If you're someone who cares about movies, who cares about cinema, the very prospect of superhero fatigue inspires you to think, yes, there's hope. People will get tired of that shit. You know what? I ain't gonna lie. I might have to, before we even get into this, I might have to finish this mission and then get into it. Because I'm gonna have to leave this party. Like he's gonna wanna keep moving. And yeah, I gotta talk to my audience, but I should have never even. And the reason why, like, I would get in a party with them, but my the mic on my headphones don't work. So that's why I asked him if he had Discord. But like he's look at him, he's in here melting everything. Oh shit. Dragon Slayer says, you know where the tray is. Apparently the Kick app on Android made it sound like your voice was echoing. So it's the app. Oh, I thought you meant the feedback coming from when I was on the phone with him. Yeah, I know Honey and Classy was saying that the app was not allowing them to hear or see me when they were commenting. Stay Classy says they rushed season 8 because they had deals to go right for Disney. Then Disney fired them. Karma. I believe they get whatever karma they deserve because what they did to season 8 was blasphemous. He says no, like Dragon Slayer says no, like from your mic. It's weird. That's interesting. That's interesting. Let me take this off. Bro is not. He's just trying to. He ain't trying to wait for nothing. He trying to get through this. We got to talk to. I really enjoy this game though. Man, they run straight into that fire and get melted, dude. Okay. You playing Diablo is making me play Diablo. I got to do other acts, man. Man, listen. I was watching my own. So this morning, obviously, when I got home, not obviously, but when I got home, I was making videos. Like, well, I was editing my videos, and I'm watching my videos play back, and I'm playing Diablo, and I had planned on going to sleep. But as I'm watching the playback and myself play Diablo, I'm thinking, man, I really want to play Diablo. So I played Diablo for like 2 hours before going to sleep. The connection on my stream is fluctuating. Man, you know what? I'm really about to skip this. Oh, this is the final. This is the final. Magic says this is the final boss, I guess. So we're about to fight. Face the final guy. Okay. This must be Lilith. I guess we're about to finish the game. Well, not finish the game, but get to the end of the campaign. So I guess I could turn the. All right. Look at this guy, bro. He's melting everything. I just now realized Donnan is black. You know they got to get their diversity and inclusion on. I don't have a problem with it though. Did he kill her? I can't even use my abilities on these guys because he's melting everything. All right, let's get this final battle on, man.
Tani Sobdaile Kittos. Tani Sobdaile Kittos.
Come on now. Let's get it. Let's go and kick Lilith's ass. Oh my gosh. Look at it. He melted him. Ow!
Lilith still has some allies in hell.
Not for long. Let's find another route.
And speaking of Final Fantasy, I talked about earlier about how, you know, dude commented and was like, imagine listening to a guy playing Final Fantasy. What do you think? What do you think black people think if they see me playing this? They be like, look at this weirdo. You gotta open up your mind to new things. I used to be one of those guys that that had the Negro Casual collection. All I played was Call of Duty and Madden. But I had to get up out of that. First of all, because Madden is trash. I love football, but I don't love it that much to waste $60, $70 every year on the same game with the new roster. I gotta use the restroom. I'm low on essence. I'm so tired of him. Oh boy. Speak with Loris. What the hell is that? Oh, this would have been a nightmare to fight without Mag. Why am I moving so slow? Uh-oh. I mean, he is melting this dude, bro.
I need more time.
Impressive.
That's a nice boss battle. Too bad. It's too bad he got destroyed before I could even go through the stress of having to deal with it. I got so much good new shit that it's... Okay. Oh shit.
Bloody hell.
I'm impressed.
All right now.
Any sign of Lilith or Inarius?
Lilith was here. I see the.
I gotta
puppet.
pee, man. Not gonna lie. Need a bathroom break. Should be interesting. He said Dragon Slayer says, oh, this is the trailer. I thought we was gonna have to fight him, the angel dude. But apparently not. Damn, them things are ugly.
May we fight true in his holy name. Blessed be the light.
Why she gotta be bald, man? And why she gotta do all that? He's on the tier of the most powerful dudes on the angel side. What was his name? Inarius or something like that? I forgot. Damn. That's a... Some of these dudes need to get raises for these designs. Woo! They had fun making this, didn't they? Dragon Slayer said it's because they're night penitents, so they're humans that have same mentality religiously fanatic had during the medieval. So he thought. So what did he think? He thought killing her was gonna like.
Impressive. What happened?
I'm gonna have to watch one of those explained videos.
Toying with him. She wanted the angel to suffer before she ended him.
Then
prophecy was wrong. A spear of light piercing hatred's heart.
I'm gonna have to skip this.
She's already gone.
What now?
I have an idea. I will prepare the sightless eye.
The eye? What do you mean?
We're gonna have to, homie doesn't want to realize that he ain't getting invited to the heaven cookout after creating humanity. I think this would make a. This is a good story. If you're watching on Kick and you haven't followed yet, consider hitting the follow button for me. We're trying to get to 15 before the end of the stream.
We must find Lilith. The only way to do that is to use the eye.
All right.
Donan, you're bleeding.
Let's see. Well, all humans are half demon and half angels that have their ridiculously OP power suppressed. That's why some can use magic or be ridiculously strong, because some are tapping into that power while the rest are ignorant of their heritage, like Inaria's followers. Wow, that's interesting. You know, I can see why they don't do like a movie based on this or something like this. It might be a little too demonic for certain countries. Like, I couldn't see this flying in China. Like, does this even get a China release? Also, there's this thing called World Stone. Watch a video about that. Okay, cool.
So, here you are at last, to collect your safe passage to the Cathedral of Hatred. And you look less well than when I saw you last. I would not be so certain of victory.
Fulfill the promise you made to me.
Of course, daughter of hatred. With my gift, you will face your father. We all return home. In the end.
Shout out to the designers for these characters, bro. Top notch.
Foolish of you to use the eye again.
What is this? Where am I?
A prisoner in your own mind. You could... I will show you why the world has need of you.
Once we finish up the campaign, we'll get back to the stories.
Ever since you drank my blood, I have been a part of you. I always will be. I carry your hopes and fears in my heart. I gifted humans with free will, but they are lost without a shepherd to guide them. They flock to these theaters disguised as temples, where false saviors tell.
Shameful.
Oh shit.
to the spectacle, desperate to believe life can be so simple. The world, through a child's eyes.
I like how he just came and melted all of those like with no issues.
The Horadrim know the truth.
Oh, now they fighting me?
But they are only keepers of knowledge. They cannot do what you do. My son was right. It was so human of Anarius to think the prophecy was all about him. Or perhaps your kind inherited that.
Blessed Mother, save us.
Wait.
Elias thought I was the one to save Sanctuary. But he was wrong.
Where Mad go?
A human must lead the flock of humans. You,
I am no one's savior.
2 points.
a true shepherd never thinks so.
5+ intelligence.
Look at your life. People see hope in you. Your only fault was focusing your wrath on me instead of the true enemy. Hatred.
Alright, now let's get this thing over with.
Are forever. We will always need to fight them. But we can turn the tide of the eternal conflict in our favor. It starts here, with Mephisto's destruction. And you will lead the battles to come. Sim- I will keep you shackled here forever.
Hello, friend.
He think he wait, so she's an anti-hero all along, like the Punisher?
The gateway.
You're talking about the fact that she wants to destroy Mephisto?
This is where Mephisto found me.
Oh wait, Dragon Slayer, have you not gotten this far? I don't want to spoil the game for you. Even though I've been skipping a lot of dialogue.
Do not cower. I've come to free you from this trap.
Why do you keep helping me?
Look where we stand. I saved you in this dismal little cave because I sensed you could end Lilith. And that is all I want. I won't lie. There will come a time when we are enemies. But like it or not, right now we need each other to defeat her. Look me in the eye.
So why would we side with Mephisto as opposed to Lilith? Or why would we side with Lilith as opposed to Mephisto?
The path ahead is steep. My blessing will guide you. Tread without fear.
This is a really good story, and I don't even know like all the details.
I thought I sensed that old wolf skulking around. You would follow Mephisto.
Oh, now she's jealous. Now she's jealous.
I don't serve either of you.
Oh, that's her father. So we knew that. Why they beefing though? I'm pretty sure it was explained. I probably skipped the dialogue. It's cool because this is gonna get multiple. I'm gonna play this multiple times because what's likely gonna happen is I'm gonna convince my friends to get the game. I need time to do that. So sick of him. What's likely gonna happen is I'm gonna convince my boys to get the game, and I'm gonna have to help them through the game. So that'll be fun.
Mephisto's fate is already sealed.
Oh my god, I'm getting waxed.
I will bury you in this nightmare until you beg for death.
Damn. Damn, did he kill him already? Lilith is the equivalent of the overprotective mother that will do the most insane crap possible in order to protect her children at any cost, which is humanity. That's kind of that's a wild concept though, you know what I'm saying? The humans are basically a combination of angels and demons. That's a I gotta lie. I'll be right back. I gotta pee. I can't hold it no more. Hold on.
Don't even think of burying me here, you bastard. I'm too damn old to hold your body out of hell. So move your hand. Let me see. I haven't taken orders from you in years, Lorette. I see no reason to start now. You should have come to me instead of the cathedral. I would have shown up for you. Shared your burden. I know.
Oh no, not Donnan.
Things would have gone differently with Scott's claim.
Not Donnan.
And with your end.
Dragon Slayer says, yeah, they even called the first humans Nephilim.
Was it enough?
Okay. Shout out to
What do you think?
Eli7 on Rumble,
This was enough.
who just followed. I appreciate it, bro. Uh-oh. I bet the 3 black people who played this game was probably screaming racism. You killed the black guy.
Yes. More than enough.
And you let the toxic white male live. This is an awesome game, by the way. I have no complaints. I have no complaints. Dare I say 10 out of 10? Oh.
Sorry about Donut.
He says, bro, really, Blizz is very obsessed with diversity, but at the end of the day, the first main character to die is the black one. No, seriously. I mean, it's all good. It's not that.
To trap me.
It's not that.
I saw her cross a great sea.
It's not that
of
deep for
fire.
me.
Beyond it lay her father
Look at y'all dropping them emotes in there.
Not too late.
We can't give up now.
Dropping them emotes in there.
I always thought if I didn't survive, you'd be the one to finish this. You've always had the steady hand, not me. Trust your gut. It's the reason we've made it this far.
Did okay. Just a reminder for those who are on Kick and haven't
His son.
followed yet, we're trying to hit the 15 follower mark before we get off stream. So if you haven't followed yet, please consider following. You know what I'm saying? We talk the MVPs over here, the movies, the video games, the pop culture. Right now we're trying to finish up this Diablo campaign because my friend really trying to get me into the end game. And so we just focusing on that right now. Once we get finished doing that, we're gonna get back into some of the stories that I had slated for us today.
Helped me escape from Lilith.
Wait. I've read of such a wolf. No. Mephisto. You trusted a prime evil?
Trust had no part in it. Your friend saw reason instead, as should you. If Lilith takes my essence, Sanctuary is lost.
What do you propose?
No proposals. I offer only my aid. This leads to the Cathedral of Hatred. But you must hurry. Lilith is almost there.
All right now. Let's take down Lilith.
Something isn't right. Mephisto let you.
Words of Paradise says, all right, at this point, I got to bounce. You're in the spoiler territory since I haven't been able to play recently. Oh, yeah, absolutely, bro.
Between him
Absolutely. You be safe. Enjoy work. Well,
You want
me.
to use the stone on
Hopefully you can enjoy work.
Think
But
carefully.
you be safe out there in them YouTube streets, and
Would lead
let's get to it.
failure for all of us.
He's afraid.
It could work. We imprison Mephisto in the stone. Get back to Lorath.
Then we seal the gates of hell behind us and leave Lilith here.
She'll catch you before you escape. And if I'm trapped in the stone when she does, she will take my power. Don't let your hate for me blind you to common sense.
Nero, I can't trust my thoughts about Mephisto, but I trust yours. Do what you think is right.
Your lives and those of all humanity depend on what you do next. Choose wisely. Have sealed your
Now what the hell did she do? Did she just fuck it up for everybody?
Let us pray that worked. Come on.
Lilith will hunt us down. I must end it.
I'll find Lorath. We'll make this right. And we'll wait for you at the chapel. This better not be the last time I see you. Understand?
Leave it to women to ruin everything. Nah, for real. Mephisto was not very happy with the choice she made. You sealed your fate. Woo! Okay.
You will learn pain, only glimpsed in myth.
Okay now.
Lack the required essence.
Oh. I need time to do that. So sick of him. Ow! Yo, he's melting her. I need more time. Am I tripping or is the frame rate dropping? I need more time.
You are courting pain